remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by saxophonist and Holy Cross sophomore N.V.L. Now we're starting lineups first for Naugatuck. And guarding 5'10" senior, number 3, Pat Gibson. And guarding 5'9" junior, number 20, Warren Burkle. And guarding 5'7" senior, number 21, Kevin Hancock. And guarding 6'4" senior, number 22, Anthony Mariano. And at forward is 6'1" senior, number 30, Joe Ionati. Now it's coached by Kevin Wesley in his 14th year and enters tonight's contest with a record of 9-7. Now for Crusaders of Holy Cross High School. And forward is 6'4" senior, number 50, Kyle Murphy. And the other forward is 6'3", junior, number 34, Trevor Black. Center is 6'5", junior, number 35, Ryan Cole. And guard 5'11", senior, number 21, Rob Benetti. And at the other guard is 6' senior, number 22, Zimmerman. Holy Cross is coached by Ed Generali in his 21st year and is assisted by John Egan, Ryan Olson, and Matt Generali. They enter tonight's contest with a record of 13-3. Tonight's officials are Dave Scasino, Anthony Bagnoli, and John Whipple.
Till finally Minetti hit a three-pointer near the end of the first half. Let's hope this doesn't happen tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ali, the key to this game for Holy Cross, get the ball inside to Ryan Kolb. Get the ball inside to Kyle Murphy. The two of them, and even Trevor Platt, should have a field day with their height advantage, their athleticism against the Naugatuck team. If they want to build some confidence, pump the ball down low to the big guys.
And this should be an interesting contest because the Naugatuck Greyhounds do not have a big team, as you were saying. Pat Gibson, one of the starters, 5'10". Kevin Hancock, 5'8". Joe Ionati, a 6' senior. Warren Buckle, a 5'10" junior. And Anthony Mariano, a 6'2" senior, is the team. The tap is taken by Holy Cross. Cody Zimmerman down court, lays it up and in. And the Holy Cross team jumps right off. We'll run down the starting lineups for you in just a couple of moments. Deflected pass knocked out of bounds off the hands of Naugatuck. It'll be Holy Cross ball. Crusaders have, as we mentioned, just have not had two good games in a row and two very bad games in a row coming into this game. They throw the ball away. Ball's picked up by Mariano. Mariano takes it down into the forecourt, dribbling down the lane, shoots it up. It's good. Ball bounced on the rim 3 or 4 times, and an out-of-bounds violation called against Trevor Platt, who went to throw the ball in. Nobody was looking, wound up stepping over the baseline, so ball goes over to Naugatuck. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Naugie's ball, jump shot from the side by Buckle is missed. Rebound picked up by the Crusaders. Minetti, long pass down court to Kolb. He lays it up. It's missed. Rebound, Kyle Murphy underneath. Shot is blocked. Taken out of his hands by Mariano. Mariano coming down court into the forecourt. Stops his dribble, pass out deep to Burkle. Burkle this side to Hancock. Hancock's three-pointer is missed. Rebound is taken off by Kyle Murphy. Murphy to Zimmerman. Zimmerman has the ball knocked out of his hands and stolen. Now a fast break. Mariano down court all alone. Lays it up and in. 4-2. Nice steal by Kevin Hancock on Tootie Zimmerman. Turned it into an easy basket as Mariano broke down court for the easy layup. Holy Cross ball. Pass underneath to Minetti. Minetti has the ball knocked off his hands out of bounds. And 4 turnovers already for the Holy Cross Crusaders here in the first minute and a half of play.
That Generali just reached into his pocket and pulled out a roll of Rolaids. This is not the way he wanted his team to start off. They got the opening bucket and then just fallen asleep.
Here comes Naughty. In the forecourt with it is Hancock. Hancock out deep to Mariano. Mariano over to Gibson. Gibson in the corner. Now gets a pass back out. He cross-court pass in the corner to Burkle. Burkle's shot is missed. Rebound taken underneath by Ryan Kolb of Holy Cross. They come down court. Fast break to Trevor Platt underneath hoop. Lays it up. It's good.
Trevor Platt can fill the lanes, and that time he did. Went up right over Mariano for the easy bunny.
All tied up, 4 apiece. Gibson from the side, three-pointer, around and out. Rebound taken off by Tootie Zimmerman. Here come the Crusaders. Fast break 3-on-2 to Ryan Kolb. Kolb slows it down now in the corner, gets it back out to Murphy. Murphy spins at the foul line, turns around, shoots it up and in.
Kyle Murphy has such a smooth game. They got to get the ball into him. He's so athletic. Naugatuck's going to call timeout after coming out on the head in the lead, and Holy Cross coming back.
Okay, well, we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take time here from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Naugatuck Valley League Basketball on WATR. Back again at Holy Cross. Ali Vestro, Dave Grant, Gordy Woods, WATR Sports Crew. Holy Cross scores a basket. Rob Minetti from the side, and the Crusaders come up with a turnover. That's 5th turnover for Holy Cross. Ball will go over to Naugatuck. 8-4. Holy Cross on top of Naugatuck by a 4-point margin. And we are watching one of the last games of the season. Doesn't seem possible, Dave Grant. We've come down to this point in the season. Naugatuck's ball. With it at the side is Mariano. Looking inside. Cross-court pass over on this side to Gibson in the corner. Closely guarded by Kyle Murphy. Bounce pass outside. And now it goes around to Mariano again in the corner. Jump shot up. Good. Mariano's, I think he got all 6 points for Naugatuck, hasn't he, Grant? Yes, he has.
What a tough player he is.
4:35 remaining in the first quarter of play. Crusaders on top by 2. Foul called outside on Hancock for grabbing a hold of Tootie Zimmerman.
Mariano is 6'2". He's the tallest guy on their team, yet he really plays in the guard position. And you'll see him drive to the hoop, and you'll see him pump that jumper from outside also.
Okay. Pass comes in to Tootie Zimmerman. Tootie drives down the lane, shoots it up, and it's good. So the Crusaders move out to a 4-point lead again, 10-6. Back Mariano from the corner. Shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound is picked up by Mariano. Steals the ball. Gets a pass underneath to Ayanati lays it up and in. And the Greyhounds move to within 2 of the Crusaders again. 10-8. Kolb down court. Jump shot from inside the foul line. No good. Rebound picked up by Kolb underneath, and he loses it off his hands. It'll be Naugatuck's ball.
Holy Cross has got to take advantage of their height and their athleticism. They got to hit the offensive boards, and they got to stay awake on defense. There's 2 quick little easy ones that Naugatuck's come up with.
Tyler Conklin comes in the game for Naugatuck. See what he can do. He's got it now. Back outside it goes. Cross court over to Mariano. Mariano outside to Hancock. Hancock to Mariano. 3-pointer on the way from Mariano. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound taken off by Kyle Murphy. Murphy to Zimmerman. 3:39 remaining in the first quarter. Pass underneath. All alone. Trevor Platt there. Lays it up and in.
What a heads-up play there by Tootie Zimmerman to find him all alone underneath the hoop.
I love when I see good assists.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
Okay. Noggy's ball. 12-8. Mariano with it. Outside it goes to Gibson. Gibson over in the corner to Conklin. Now it comes this way to Mariano. Back to Hancock out deep. The Greyhound just moving the ball around the outer perimeter. Now in the corner goes to Gibson. His pass deflected, almost stolen. Picked up out deep by Conklin. Now goes back in the corner to Gibson. Gibson has the ball knocked out of his hands, rolling loose on the floor. It looks like going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession goes to Naugatuck.
That was a fumble on the floor. Everyone dove on it. Notice Holy Cross is running their 3-2 zone with Ryan Kolb up on the point. The reason for that is to stop giving Naugatuck, which is a good 3-point field goal shooting team, an easy 3-pointer. It's pushing them 1 or 2 steps farther out in the 3-point land.
Play resumes. Noggy's ball in the corner. Mariano gets it out to Burkle. Now it comes to Hancock. Hancock back to Burkle. 3-pointer on the way. Short. Gets his own rebound and gets it off to Mariano. Mariano crashes the boards. Gets the rebound. Now back to Hancock in the corner to Gibson. 3-pointer on the way from Gibson. Good.
They had to hit one of them, Allie.
12-11, a 1-point game now. Pass underneath, and the ball is off the hands of Eric Albon. 8 turnovers already for Holy Cross here in the first quarter. We've still got 2:33 to go.
That's Rolade number 3 I saw him put in his mouth.
12-11. The Greyhounds trail by 1. The Crusaders up by 1. Depends who you're rooting for. Here it comes, the Naugatuck team in the corner. Gibson with it. Starts to drive baseline. Gets it way out deep to Hancock. Hancock looking, gets it over to Mariano. Mariano backs out a few more steps. Now comes in a little bit, goes to the top of the key, over to Hancock. Hancock, 3-pointer on the way, around and out. Rebound is picked up by Tootie Zimmerman. Zimmerman on a fast break, going all the way down, and a foul called against the Greyhounds before the shot.
There was no doubt in your mind that time that Tootie was taking that ball all the way. You had 3 Naugatuck players back there in front of him, but he was just darting in between them. They couldn't get back and get their feet in front of him. Hence a foul, and Holy Cross will take it out underneath their own hoop.
Mike Mallory will take it out. Mike's in the game now. Pass out deep to Kyle Murphy, now to Trevor Platt. Platt back to Murphy, way out deep. Underneath it goes to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's shot is blocked, but a foul called against the Greyhounds.
And like you said, Allie, I love it when you see passes like that. You know, my father-in-law says, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Joseph Iannati picked up the foul for Naugatuck. Tootie Zimmerman will go to the line to take 2. Scores 12 for Holy Cross, 11 for the Naugatuck Greyhounds. Minute and 54 seconds remain in this first quarter. Tootie's first shot is good. 5 points for Tootie Zimmerman. I suppose we should say his real name every now and then. Taquan Zimmerman. But they love to call him Tootie. Second shot is up. It's good.
Nice foul shooting. I love seeing that.
14-11. Nice high arc. Drop it cleanly through. Noggy's ball in the forecourt. Cross-court pass over the far side. It goes to Mariano in the corner. Double team gets it way out deep to Hancock, almost at midcourt. Now back to Mariano. 3-pointer from the side. Good.
All tied.
And we're all tied up, 14 apiece here. Mariano with 9 points in this first quarter for the Naugatuck Greyhounds. 9 of their 14. Tootie Zimmerman down court from top of the key. Good. Just inside of the 3-point range. Only a 2-pointer. So Holy Cross goes out on top, 16-14. Naugatuck back on the offensive. Shot from the corner by Gibson is missed. Rebound taken off by Kyle Murphy. Murphy to Mallory. Here come the Crusaders. Down court. Mallory stops at the foul line. Jump shot up over the backboard. hit the rim, went over the backboard, automatic violation. Ball goes over to the Greyhounds.
That was a good move that time. You're taught as a point guard to come to that foul line and stop. And if no one picks you up, take the open shot and let the people, your teammates, crash the board and get the offensive board.
So here we go. Greyhounds on the offensive again. 16-14, they trail. Pass deflected, stolen, and almost restolen, but picked up by Eric Albon of Holy Cross. Gets it off to Tootie Zimmerman in the backcourt. Crusaders usually try for the last shot when they get to this point. Albon has it, gets tied up, loses the ball on the floor, rolling loose, picked up by Tootie Zimmerman, and Tootie is tied up, but a timeout called by Eddie Generali. While Holy Cross had the possession, and they keep the possession, which is good, with 36 seconds to go. We'll keep it here.
That was a quick 30-second timeout just to keep that possession.
Yes, it was. And every possession at this point, can be very important. We're talking about Anthony Mariano. He's the grandson of Eddie Mariano, former coach of the Naugatuck High Greyhounds. And I'm pretty sure Eddie's going to be listening tonight because I don't see him in the stands over there. And Eddie Mariano, great coach, great umpire. I used to love when Eddie Mariano umpired my baseball games. Yeah, he was.
Home-plate umpire?
Yes, indeed.
Call him right?
Absolutely, one of the best.
That's a good thing.
Yep, he never called that high strike on me, and allowed me to hit a lot of home runs.
Which was good for you.
Yes, it was.
No hanging curveballs to get you.
All right. Play resumes. Holy Cross ball. 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play from the Holy Cross gym, affectionately known as the Pit. Very, very small crowd here for a Friday night basketball game. Tuesday night, they'll be packing them in up at the Torrington gym as Holy Cross plays Torrington as we go up there. Shot from the side is missed by the Crusaders. Rebound picked up by Naugatuck. With 10 seconds, they'll have a chance to tie it up. Here they come in the forecourt. Mariano from the corner shoots it up. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Tootie Zimmerman with 3 seconds. Tootie over the middle. Kyle Murphy lets it fly. It's no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. With the score of the Holy Cross Crusaders 16, Naugatuck Greyhounds 14. You're listening to high school basketball on WATR.
And Bobby Sullivan, he said he was going to listen again tonight. So, Bobby, hope you're listening.
Bob Sullivan Jr. Yep. Okay, here we go. Was talking about his dad this morning with Tom Shute as we were talking about the old-time basketball days on WATR. Holy Cross ball. Kyle Murphy shot from the outside, missed. Rebound taken off by Pat Gibson of Naugatuck. And the ball thrown down court, stolen by Rob Minetti. Minetti comes into the forecourt, 3 turnovers for Naugatuck. Minetti, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound taken off by the Greyhounds. Down court it comes. Pass goes to Lima, who's in the game. Dan Lima. Lima over to Burkle. Burkle's shot is missed. The layup missed. Rebound picked off by the Crusaders. Still 16-14. Holy Cross by 2. Murphy outside the foul circle. Now to Kolb in the corner. Comes in, shoots it up. It's good, but the basket will not count.
Wow, the referee called traveling. And that I didn't see anywhere. Oh, my goodness.
And that's the 9th or 10th turnover for the Greyhounds. Looks like 9, Gordy says. Here comes Naughty with the ball in the corner. It's Burkle. Shoots it up. It's no good off the side of the rim. Naughty not having a great shooting night here tonight. Otherwise, they would probably be ahead with all the turnovers the Crusaders have made. St. Just in the ball game for the Crusaders. He has it outside the foul circle. Closely guarded by Hancock. Backs out a little bit. Gets it over to Kyle Murphy. Murphy, top of the key. Bounce pass right side to Trevor Platt. Platt outside deep to Minetti. Minetti looking up the hoop. Looping a pass inside to Murphy. Turnaround jump shot is no good. Follow-up is good by Trevor Platt.
That's what they have to do. Pump the ball inside.
6 points for Trevor Platt in tonight's game. It's an 18-14 lead for the Crusaders. Naughty back down, deflected pass, knocked out of bounds by Holy Cross. It'll stay Naugie's ball.
See, Holy Cross can pump that ball inside and kill them on the offensive boards. They're already showing them how superior they are because they're shooting 1 and out for Naughty each time down.
Greyhounds with a corner shot from Mariano. It's up. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Kolb.
1 and out again.
Kolb, St. Just down court. It goes to Minetti. Minetti to St. Just. St. Just right side, faking a shot. Bounce pass over to Trevor Platt in the corner. Trevor Platt gets it out deep to Murphy at the top of the key. 3-pointer on the way. Around and out. Rebound snared by Pat Gibson in there. 5'10 senior. It was up pretty good. Gibson's Pat deflected, knocked out of bounds. And let's see. We have
a little disagreement here.
A referee coming over talking to Coach Kevin Weshy about something. But we don't know what it is. The rebound, when play resumes, it'll be Naugie's ball out of bounds underneath their own hoop. Referees for time. I don't even think we had a chance to mention who they are.
Dave Casino, Anthony Bagnoli, and John Whipple.
That's Mr. Whipple. Huh?
Mr. Whipple, don't squeeze the Sherman.
Okay, here we go. Shot from outside. Hancock and miss. Rebound Gibson underneath. Good.
That's their first offensive rebound for points.
18-16. 5 points for Gibson and a 2-point ball game here. The Crusaders by 2. Last time these two teams played, it went right down to the wire at Naugatuck High. And the Crusaders just barely pulled it out in the last second. Shot from side, missed. Rebound followed by Platt, missed. Rebound, missed. Rebound knocked out of bounds, awarded to the Crusaders.
You know, in that first quarter, Holy Cross shot 8 for 13 for 62%, and Naughty was 4 for 9 for 44%. That's not bad, shooting 44% and only being down by 2.
Because of the amount of turnovers.
That's right. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Here we go. Mike Mallory underneath for Holy Cross. Gets it in. The pass deflected. Stolen by the Greyhounds. Gibson comes up with it. Goes all the way down court. And a holding violation called against Tootie Zimmerman.
Tootie that time had perfect position. I mean, he was growing roots in there. And then just at the last minute, he decided to move his hands up and picked up the foul instead of the charge.
This will be a non-shooting foul.
Not a lot of fouls called tonight, Ali.
No. Very, very low foul game, which is good. That was a very quick first quarter.
Yeah, moves it along real fast
first
here.
First quarter was over about 10 after 7. Driving down the lane, Hancock shoots it up. It's partially deflected and blocked, picked up by Holy Cross. Still 18-16, 2-point lead for the Crusaders. A little over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Tootie Zimmerman, 3-pointer, around and out. Trevor Platt with the rebound. It rounded out, and the ball is picked up by Naughty. Down court they come. Gibson in the forecourt. Left corner, pass out deep to Hancock. Hancock closely guarded by Mallory, gets it over to Mariano. Now Mariano with Kolb on him. Drives down the lane, passes over to Burkle. Burkle's 3-pointer, wasn't? No, it was right on the line, so they gave him 2, but we're all tied up, folks. It's 18-18, down court, pass to Mike Mallory, all alone under the hoop. Someone fell asleep there for Naughty, and Mallory slipped right by, gets the easy basket, and puts the Crusaders up by 2. 20-18, 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half here from the pit. Mariano, 3-pointer on the way, no good. Nobody underneath there but white shirts. Holy Cross gets the ball. Down court it comes, and the ball is thrown away by the Crusaders, picked up by Naughty, and 11 turnovers now for Holy Cross. Ball is knocked out of bounds by the Crusaders, but it'll still be Naugie's ball. Pass comes into Gibson. Gibson in the corner. Doesn't take the shot. Passes inside. Almost stolen. Now it is stolen by Ryan Kolb. Kolb off to Tootie Zimmerman. 4 turnovers for Naugatuck. Over to Minetti at the side. Shot missed. Followed by Platt is missed, but let's see.
Foul on Platt coming over the back.
Trevor Platt pushing off underneath, so the ball goes over to the Greyhounds again.
Man, I'm going to tell you what. This is like Wednesday night, Sloppy Joe night. There's sloppy basketball out there.
Yes, it is. 28. However, the game is close. That's okay.
That's okay. That's all right by us. Yeah.
Here comes Naughty. Greyhounds with it. Mariano pass inside deep to Ionati. Ionati gets back out to Mariano. Baseline, can't get through anybody. Passes it, stolen by Mallory. Mallory comes down court with it, has the ball almost knocked out of his hands. Now it's rolling loose. And I don't know what they're going to do now. The pass was deflected and went right into the basket. Who do you give that to, Gordy?
Closest person to it.
Yeah.
Mike Mallory.
Okay, they give the basket to Mike Mallory. That was something. If you get a chance to see this one on cable TV, you're going to see Mallory pass the ball. It was deflected and went right into the basket. Mallory down court again, underneath to Murphy. Murphy has the ball knocked out of his hands, picked up by Kolb. Kolb shot is missed, rebound picked up by Naugatuck. Here they come. 22-18. Greyhounds trail by 4. Outside deep is Burkle. Burkle to Hancock. Hancock outside deep to Mariano. Left side, he starts to drive, stops at the side, shoots it up. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken off by Mike Mallory of Kennedy. Long pass down court, stolen by Naugatuck. And yet another turnover for the Holy Cross Crusaders. I tell you, Holy Cross is going nowhere this year if they continue to play like this. And now Hancock goes in, three-pointer on the way, off the back of the rim. Again, nothing but white shirts underneath there for the rebound. Tootie Zimmerman takes it down court to Murphy, lays it up and in.
That's what Holy Cross needs to do. They got to have controlled breaks, not uncontrolled running up and down the court.
24-18, 6-point lead for the Crusaders. 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the first half of play. It's been a close game, not a good game, but a close game. In the corner, Burkle for Naugatuck. Passes stolen by Mike Mallory. Breakaway all alone, down court, lays it up and in. 26-18. Crusaders with their biggest lead of the game of 8 points. 6 points for Mike Mallory in the game. And Naughty has got to score here, otherwise they're going to get themselves into deep trouble. Mariano out deep with it. Closely got it by Kolb. Still dribbling with the ball. Starts to go towards the middle, stops. Pass underneath to Lima. Lima goes to the hoop, has a shot blocked by Kyle Murphy. The ball is picked up by Ryan Kolb of Holy Cross. Goes all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. And now the Crusaders are catching a little bit of a good break here. They lead it now by 10, 28-18 with a minute and 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We have a timeout being called on the floor by Kevin Wesche of Naugatuck. With timeout, you're listening to high school basketball on WATR. Dave Grant and Gordy Woods, the WATR sports crew, with a quick-moving game here at the pit. 28-18. Holy Cross has jumped out to a 10-point lead. I think it was tied 18 apiece.
4:36 mark, tied 18 apiece. They've gone on a 10-0 run to pull ahead by 10.
Okay, Naugie's ball, and we have a foul called before the play even gets started against Holy Cross. And that was against who, Gordy? Tyler Hopkins or whoever? A shot passed down court. The shot is up and missed by Hancock, but he was fouled.
Again.
By
the same one.
By number 12. Who is that, Gordy? We got to get a name here. Okay. Well, we'll put it in here at halftime. We got the Holy Cross line. Well, we'll get it anyway. At the foul line, Hancock. Shot is up and good. Kevin Hancock. Now 28-19. That's Kyron Boxton, number 12 for Holy Cross. Second shot is good again by Hancock. Now a 28-20 game. Minute 23 remaining in the first half. Minetti at the corner. Out deep to Tootie Zimmerman. Inside it goes to Kyle Murphy. Murphy with the turnaround shot. It's good. 6 points for Kyle Murphy. And again a 10-point lead for the Crusaders. 30-20. Getting down to the final minute of play here in the first half. A nice steal by Minetti. Minetti going to the hoop, shoots it up. It's no good. He missed the layup. Ball is knocked out of bounds. And let's see. Going to get the call. It goes to Naugatuck.
And Generali is saying, how come we didn't get a goaltend? He slapped the backboard and he interfered with the ball going in there, which was a good call. He should have been called goaltending on that.
Mariano takes it down in the forecourt for the Naughty Greyhounds, and he gets fouled by Rob Benetti.
Which is okay because it's only the 15th foul and there's 50 seconds left in this half.
Mariano will take it out inside, gets it into Hancock. Hancock will bring it over the middle. Try and set up maybe a couple of shots for this Greyhound team. Gibson from the side, shot no good. Follow-up is good by Naugatuck's Joe Iannotti, 6-foot senior. Now 30-22, lead down to 8 points. Ooh, it could have got a backcourt violation there against Holy Cross, but Kyle Murphy got away with it. Murphy standing in the center circle, dribbling the ball. And still dribbling, looking up the clock, 17, 16, 15. Just let that go down to about 10, then they'll set up something. Tootie Zimmerman now has it out deep, closely guarded by Hancock. Now starts to drive left side, goes baseline, shoots it up, no good. A blocking foul called against the Greyhounds.
That was a good call that time. Tried to sneak in and pull the charge, but just wasn't there in time. Tootie will go to the line. Can give him a 10-point lead at half with only 4.7 seconds left in the half.
In case you wonder why we call the tenths of a second, when it gets down under a minute of play, the clock goes to tenths of a second, just in case they get down to 1 second or so, and they should have a clock stop. They can actually get a play off. Tootie Zimmerman misses his first shot. And you will not hear us say tenths of a second until it gets under a minute.
That is correct.
Tootie will get set for his second try. Bounces the ball at the line, looks up, lets it fly, and this one is good. 31-22, 9-point lead, and the Greyhounds have it. Down court it comes. Shot is missed by Mariano, and that's the end of the first half. With the score, the Naughty Greyhounds trailing the Holy Cross Crusaders by a 9-point margin, 31-22. The Crusaders of Holy Cross trying to get back on track after 2 bad ball games in a row, and haven't been much on track, but at least they have the lead here at halftime for Eddie Generali.
Well, John Egan's going in to get a ladder again. He's going to check that basket down here. He's going to check this one over here to make sure it's good for the second half.
And speaking of second half, we'll have that second half for you in just a little while. Gordy Woods working on those scoring totals for all the first half, and we will have those for you in just a short while. We're going to turn it back to our studios where the lovely and talented Courtney Miller will send you a little bit of the news and with a weather update, and then we'll be back with second half action. You are listening to Naugatuck Valley League Basketball on WATR. Good Heart with only 1 loss this year, so let's see what happens. You hear the buzzer sounding in the background, which means we're 1 minute away from play here in the second half.
Now rumors out. I heard Bob Sagendorf say that we were going to follow Sacred Heart all the way to the championship.
That may be true.
Well, that'd be a nice rumor to confirm, you know.
That would be nice. Well, we'll see how Bob is feeling. And
But listen, we have a couple teams that can make that run. I'm going to tell you what, Sacred Heart can make that run. Crosby's gelling; they can make the run. You know, Torrington, you know, they're starting to put it together. Even Holy Cross. I mean, Holy Cross has just been cold the last few games, but we've seen them when they're on fire, and you know, there's not many teams that can hang with them.
Well, if they're hitting, they can really make some noise, but they just and you know, let them get the bad games out and out.
Yeah,
they have to before we go into the tournament. Then we're going to have the Naugatuck Valley League playoffs too, and we'll be doing a couple of games there. Play has started to start the second half. It's Naugatuck's ball to start the action. Greyhounds have it. They trail by 9, and they throw the ball away to start second half action. That's 9 turnovers for the Greyhounds. Pass underneath to Kyle Murphy, all alone, lays it up and in.
Biggest lead of the game now, 11 points.
And that's 8 points for Kyle Murphy in tonight's ball game. Driving down, shot is blocked. Anthony Mariano. Excuse me, Eddie, if you're listening. I got you playing this game. But Anthony Mariano winning with a shot. It was blocked, but a foul was called against Tootie Zimmerman.
Well, you're going back in time because of this morning?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what happened?
I'll tell you, it brought back a lot of memories talking about a lot of that stuff. And Mariano, first shot from the foul line is good. That's the first point he scored since the first quarter.
Well, we got to bring you back to the future now, Al.
Yeah. Mariano had 9 points in the first quarter, and they held him scoreless in the second period. Second shot is good by Anthony Mariano, and now it's now a 33-24 game. 11 points for Anthony Mariano. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Opening minute of play. Ball is knocked out of the hands of Minetti, stolen by Naugatuck. Coming down court with it is Burkle. Burkle outside deep to Hancock. Back to Burkle, back to Hancock. He lets a three-pointer fly. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken off by Minetti. Minetti's pass is deflected and stolen by Mariano. Nice block there by Hancock, and Mariano kicks the ball as he's dribbling it. Ball goes out of bounds, and we got a bunch of turnovers here.
I'm telling you, man. Tony Torina should be up here gathering them for a store.
Old Tony's Express there in Thomaston. Nice little place to have breakfast.
Huge apple fritters.
Yep. Here we go. Holy Cross ball. Pass underneath. Stolen by Naugatuck. Another turnover for Holy Cross. Eddie Generali must be just beside himself.
He's just sitting there shaking his head. I can't believe, at least he's not as hot as the other night where we could have put a frittata on his head.
Well, he's got a lead now. Mariano, three-pointer from the side. Good.
Not that big of a lead, though.
And it's shrinking as we speak. 33-27, 6-point lead now for the Crusaders. In the corner, Ryan Kolb with it. Looking around, gets it off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman back to Kolb. Ball is deflected. Lost by Holy Cross again. Another turnover.
They're trying to get too cute. Ed Generali's going to call 30-second timeout to regroup them here.
While we have timeout, you're listening to Naugatuck Valley League basketball on WATR. Play resumes here from Holy Cross High School. A shot is up and good by Hancock to start action again, and the Crusaders' lead has now been cut to 4 points. Down underneath the hoop, Trevor Platt shot missed, but a foul called against the Greyhounds.
That time, Allie, I'm telling you right now, Naugatuck is on a 7-2 run here to bring this ball game back into striking distance for him.
And Trevor Platt could really use these 2 points for the Crusaders. First shot is up. It's missed. 33-29, 4-point lead for Holy Cross. 5:56 remaining in the third quarter of play. Platt second try. This one's around the back of the rim. No good rebound. Ryan Kolb up and in.
Ryan Kolb.
The Greyhounds fell asleep on that rebound, and it hurt them. 6-point lead now for Holy Cross. For Holy Cross. Naugie's ball. Mariano's catching fire here in the third quarter, and now he hits an NBA three-pointer. It makes the score 35-32. 17 points for Anthony Mariano. And here comes Tootie Zimmerman all the way down the lane, laying it up and in. And I don't know where the Naughty defense was on that. They just backed off him, let Tootie go all the way down the lane. 11 points for Zimmerman, 37-32. Hancock, pass deflected and knocked out of bounds by Tootie. It'll be Naugie's ball at side court.
See, that's what Holy Cross has to do, is get back to their basics. They're trying to get too cute with their passes and not take what Naugatuck was giving them. That time they took exactly what they gave them. Tootie had an easy bucket.
Pass comes into Mariano. Three-pointer from the corner is good. Anthony Mariano now with 20 points in the game, and Naughty has moved to within 2 of the Crusaders. 37-35. Kolb down the lane, loses the ball, but a foul called on the play.
That's what Holy Cross needs to do.
Foul.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, foul was called against Ayanati. Ryan Kolb will go to the line and take 2 shots for the Crusaders.
They got to pound the ball inside. They got to get Kolb open. They got to get Platt. They got to get Kyle Murphy open. They can go up over this Naugatuck team. I don't know why they're not pounding it inside.
First shot by Kolb is missed at the foul line. You know, we've said it. I've said it so many times. Holy Cross is the greatest team to broadcast because no matter who they're playing, they play them close.
They play the level of their competition, and that's a coach's nightmare.
Right. Second shot by Kolb is good. 38-35, 3-point lead for the Crusaders. 5 points for Ryan Kolb in the game. Mariano outside for Naugatuck. A foul called out deep as Mariano starts to drive. Foul was called against Minetti. Ball be taken out of bounds by the Greyhounds underneath their own hoop. That's the second team foul for Holy Cross here in the third quarter. Mariano takes it out, bounce pass in. With it is Burkle. Burkle cross court over on the far side to Gibson. Gibson inside. A foul called against Kyle Murphy, I think.
The guy fell on the floor by himself, and Kyle Murphy picked up the foul.
That's the third team foul. And we have something going on here. We have a timeout. I know we got to wipe up the floor a little bit. A little wet spot on the floor. And that's why he fell, probably. There was a little wet spot on the floor.
Yeah, but he did. He just tripped on his own, and Kyle just happened to be there at the wrong place at the wrong time. Got himself a foul on it. And that's what Ed Generali's saying to him right now.
Both teams over with their respective coaches. While we have a little break on the floor, we're going to turn it back to Courtney. You're listening to high school basketball on WATR. Play resuming again here from Holy Cross while we were away. Burkle from Naugatuck scored a nice layup. And Ryan Kolb just comes back and matches that for the Crusaders. So we stay at a 3-point lead, 40-37. Holy Cross on top. Mariano with the ball for Naugatuck. Driving down the lane, shoots it up, no good. Followed by Burkle, is missed. Rebound picked up by Mallory of Kennedy. I got his father playing again. Mike Mallory of Holy Cross. Now to Minetti. 3-pointer on the way from Minetti. No good. Rebound Ryan Kolb. Goes to the hoop. Shoots it up. It's no good again. Rebound picked up by the Greyhounds. Mariano in the backcourt gets fouled.
Wow, how can you miss such close shots? Oh my gosh, that's got to be given Ed Generali. It just fits there for not hitting those quick little bunnies.
Foul was called against Minetti. That's his third and the fourth team foul for the Crusaders here in the third quarter. Naugatuck's ball. They trail by 3. Mariano with the 3 misses it. Rebound picked up by the Greyhounds. Hancock comes up with it outside to Mariano. Mariano starts to drive left side, stops in the corner to Gibson. 3-pointer on the way, off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Kyle Murphy of Holy Cross. Down to Zimmerman. Here comes Tootie. Down to the hoop, shoots it up. Tootie took the A train there.
He did.
Shot was missed. Rebound picked up by Naugatuck. Down court it goes to Mariano to the hoop, shoots it up. Blocked by Kyle Murphy. Beautiful block by Kyle. Holy Cross ball. Down court, Mallory shoots it up, misses the layup. And the ball is picked up by Naugatuck. Gibson comes up with it. Down court he goes. Down to the hoop. Underneath to Mariano. Lays it up and in. And, oh, man.
We got
there
a
was
collision.
A collision under there. Kyle Murphy got tripped. Went underneath Mariano as Mariano was coming. He went to the floor. He's on the floor still. Kyle gets up. You really couldn't call a foul on that. It was nothing intentional.
No.
But, you know, there's still Anthony Mariano on the floor. He's got 22 points in the game. We've got a 1-point ball game here, folks.
And that's not someone I'd want to run into, Kyle Murphy. Man, I don't think he's got an ounce of fat on him. He's just got muscles on muscles.
He's a tough kid. But Mariano shaking it off now. He's up, kind of stretching around. And
now, I thought if they stopped play, he has to come out.
Well, it wasn't no blood, I guess.
No blood? Okay. No harm, no foul.
That's it.
He got up.
Okay, 40-39 as our banner falls again, Gordon. Here we go. Holy Cross ball. They lead it by 1 here in the third quarter. Pass comes to Kyle Murphy out deep. Murphy to Trevor Platt. Right side it goes to Zimmerman. Zimmerman in the corner. Bounce pass outside to St. Just, who's in the game. Shot up by St. Just. Miss. Followed by Trevor Platt. No good. Another followed miss. Another followed miss. Rebound. Trevor Platt misses again the way it followed. Good by Kyle Murphy. 6 shots by Holy Cross. And finally, Kyle Murphy converts the layup. Now 42-39, 3-point lead for Holy Cross. Down the lane, Hancock shoots it up, no good. A foul called on Hancock for charging.
Kyle Murphy that time grew roots inside the lane right there. He was just waiting for him to come down. Planted himself, got the charge, going the other way.
And coming into the ball game for Naugatuck, Dan Lima. And he replaces Anthony Mariano, who seems to be holding on to his back. See, he might be a little bit hurt there. 42-39. Holy Cross by 3. Tootie Zimmerman down the lane, shoots it up, good. 5-point lead now for the Crusaders, 44-39. A little over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 13 points for Tootie. Gibson with the three-pointer for Naugatuck. No good. Rebound snared by Kyle Murphy. Man, he went up for that one. Murphy down court. It goes to Mallory. Mallory to the hoop. It's good, but it will not count. Foul called before the shot against Trevor Platt of Holy Cross. That cost the Crusaders a basket on that one.
I didn't see that, but then again, I wasn't watching for it.
15 foul.
Just saw Mariano go to the bench.
Illegal screen.
I think I saw Mariano. I don't know if he's going to get water or if he went back towards the locker room, but he left the bench for Naugatuck.
Okay, Gordy said there was an illegal screen called on Trevor Platt. Shot from the side is missed by Naugatuck. Rebound fought for underneath, rolling loose, goes out of bounds, and it will still be the Greyhounds' ball. 44-39, minute 44 remaining in the third quarter, and here comes Anthony Mariano back in the ball game, and he'll be replacing Gibson. He'll take the ball out of bounds, looking in, still looking, gets it way out deep to Burkle. And Burkle got creamed there by Tootie.
The policemen were coming out. He got an assault on that one.
They didn't call the foul. Tootie takes it down into the forecourt, going to the hoop, shooting it up. It's good. And Holy Cross moves out to a 7-point lead, 47-39. Minute 23 remaining in the third quarter. Naughty trying to get back in this ball game before the fourth quarter starts. Right side drive by Mariano. Stops, jump, shoots up. It's no good. A foul called against the Crusaders. It'll be a two-shot foul.
You know what I love about Naugatuck? They know that Mariano's their scorer, but they run so many plays to get him open, and he runs off and he gets open. He's getting the shots.
Okay, the foul is called on Tootie Zimmerman. That's his third. And Mariano will take 2 from the foul line. First shot is up. It's around and out. Oh, man, that one dipped way inside the hoop and then just rolled right out. Mariano has at least 22 in this game. And now he's getting set for a second try. This one is missed again. Rebound is picked up by nobody. Knocked out of bounds. Out the hands of Holy Cross. It'll be Naughty's ball. Greyhounds missed an opportunity to get a couple of points closer. And not too many times you see Anthony Mariano miss 2 in a row from the foul line. Mariano looking in. Still looking in. Still looking in. Has his pass deflected as he tries to get in. Knocked out of bounds. And he was very close to a 5-second violation there.
Very close on that one.
Mariano will take it out again. Bangs the ball, looking, still looking, gets it way out deep to Gibson. Gibson now back to Mariano. Mariano closely guarded by Minetti. Over to Hancock, down the lane, lays it up, misses the layup. Gets the rebound though. Over on this side, bounce off to Gibson. Gibson goes baseline, hooks it up. 3 trees in there for Holy Cross. Not a chance. That ball didn't get past his shoulders. The ball was knocked out of bounds, however, and will be awarded to Naugatuck. Pass into Hancock. Hancock looking. Less than a minute to play here in the third quarter. Burkle from 3-point range. Shoots it up. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Drives to the hoop. Shoots it up. Blocked, but a foul call.
Well, they were bound to get a call in there sooner or later. I mean, I can't understand how. I mean, there's not even rebounds. It's just loose balls that Holy Cross is just, it's bouncing the other way.
Okay, that's the 17th foul against Holy Cross, so this could hurt him in the fourth quarter. Naughty has only 3 team fouls. First shot from the line by Warren Burkle is good. 46-45 points for Burkle. And he can bring the Greyhounds to within 5 here. Second shot on the way. It's good. Left-hander. So it's a 5-point lead for Holy Cross. 46-41, 43 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. Holy Cross ball. St. Just with it out deep. Right side into Minetti. And a foul called out deep against Hancock. Non-shooting foul.
Now we're starting to call the close ones.
Yeah, getting a little closer now.
Getting a little bit closer, not letting them bump as much.
Here we go. Ryan Kolb will take it out for Holy Cross. Gets it into St. Just. St. Just fakes, goes to the foul line, pass underneath. It's stolen by the Greyhounds. Another turnover yet for Holy Cross. How many is that, Gordon? 17 turnovers for Holy Cross in the ball game. 46-41. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hancock has it. Goes down the lane. Has room at the foul line. Shoots it up. It's good. 46-43. 10 seconds. St. Just with the ball right out near midcourt. 8 seconds. St. Just to Mallory. Mallory driving down the lane now. Stops at the foul line. Shoots it up. It's no good. Rebound. Fought for. Picked up by Kolb. Shot is missed. The layup. And he makes the next one, but it was after the buzzer. So that's the end of the third quarter with the score. The Holy Cross Crusaders 46, the Naugatuck Greyhounds 43. You're listening to high school basketball over WATR.
We don't communicate. Nobody talks to each other. We fight over
Here we go. Let's go Cross. Here we go. Let's go Cross. Here we go. Let's go Cross. Here we go. Let's go Cross.
Grant and Gordy Woods, the WATR Sports Crew. Got a little warm up here during
Warm is not the
word.
word.
The heat pouring off Eddie Generali.
It was hot.
Talking to his team. Here we go. Holy Cross ball to start the fourth quarter. Ryan Kolb from the side. Shot missed. Rebound by Mallory. Shot missed. Foul called underneath against the Greyhounds.
Mariano that time got a little bump on him. Thought he had it clean, but got the foul called. Wow, Holy Cross is in for the dogfight here right now.
Wow. 46-43. These teams played right down to the wire last time they played at Naugatuck. And it's going that way again. At the foul line, Mike Mallory first shot is good.
Got every bit of that one, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
All right.
Kind of a line drive at the hoop. Hit the front of the rim, back of the rim, and then dropped in. Second shot by Mallory. This one's good.
That was a swish.
A little more arc on that one.
Summer sound on that one.
48-43. Here comes Naugatuck. They trail by 5. Pass comes inside to Ayanati. Outside it goes to Gibson. Gibson out to Lima. Lima now to Hancock. Hancock pass inside. No one there. Ball stolen by Kolb. Bad pass by Greyhounds. And again, these two teams just playing a little bit sloppy tonight. And it's a matter of who plays the sloppiest. Down court, Tootie Zimmerman shoots it up. No good. A foul called on Tootie for charging. That'll be his fourth.
Wow. I don't know about that. You know, it seems that every time someone hits the ground, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a charge called. And it's just because they took the punishment, you know? Hey, you know, in the third quarter, Holy Cross only shot 39%, and Naugatuck shot only 31%, but Naugatuck was 3 for 8 from three-point land, and that closed the gap.
Yes, it did. 48-43, a 5-point lead for Holy Cross. We are in the last quarter of play here from the Holy Cross pit. Driving down the lane, Burkle. Shot is missed. Ball blocked by Ryan Kolb.
And he can't understand it because the ball hit the guy, Naugatuck player. He was out of bounds, and they still gave the ball to Naugatuck.
Taking it out is Mariano. Mariano looking in, gets it into Burkle. Burkle out deep to Mariano. Mariano looking around, now dribbling, starts to stop. Stop his dribble, now gets it over to Lima, back to Mariano out deep. They look to Mariano for the score. Mariano down the lane, almost takes the shot, but gets it off instead to Lima. Back out deep it goes to Hancock. 6:50 remaining in the game. Mariano out deep. Stops his dribble, gets it back to Hancock right out in the center circle. Now right side to Mariano. Mariano driving down the lane, shoots it up. It's missed. Rebound picked up by St. Just. Gotta learn how to use that backboard.
Yes, you do. Either use the backboard or dunk it.
Manetti, three-pointer, miss. Follow-up Murphy, good. Kyle Murphy puts the Crusaders up by 7, 50-43. Down the lane, Mariano, shoot up, no good. Foul called against the Crusaders.
Mariano is just going to keep taking that ball. They're just running every single screen in the world, every kind of pick, and just get him open, and he's doing it.
Foul called against Rob Minetti. That's his 4th. At the foul line, Anthony Mariano will take 2 shots. Still got 22, Gordon? Yep. Anthony Mariano getting set for his first try. This one's up. It's around and good.
Used every bit of the rim that time.
Oh, yeah. Lima coming out of the ball game, and Ionati coming back in for Nagy.
Minetti will take a little trip to the bench, and Trevor Platt comes back in.
Mariano, second shot on the way. This one is good. Man, he used all the rim on that one, too. 50-45. 5-point lead now for the Crusaders. 6 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the game. Holy Cross with the ball. Ryan Kolb off to St. Just. That's side court. St. Just loops the pass inside to Trevor Platt. It's stolen by Naugatuck. Coming up with it and losing it. And then gaining again, Naugatuck. And we have a...
Mariano called timeout when he had possession.
So, a good timeout called by Naugatuck. With timeout, you're listening to high school basketball on WATR. Fourth quarter action resuming here from the Holy Cross pit. You're listening to it on WATR, 1320 on your dial and WATR.com. Pass comes down court, shot is blocked by the Crusaders. Rebound picked up by Holy Cross, and a blocking foul called against the Greyhounds. That was a very good call.
That was a real good call. I don't care what anyone says. That man just leaned in that time.
Foul was called against Mariano. That's his 4th. And the Greyhounds can ill afford to lose Anthony Mariano. Ryan Kolb will go to the foul line and take 2 shots for the Crusaders.
They shouldn't complain. They've already gotten some questionable charges against Holy Cross. That was like owed to them on that one.
But that was a good call. Very good call. First shot is good. No. Eddie Generali is pointing to Kevin Weshy and saying, hey, you got a bunch of them. How about we get one?
That's right. That's exactly what he was saying. The referee's laughing at
They're laughing at each other. Second shot by Kolb is good again. It's now 52-45 ball game. 7-point lead for the Crusaders. And a steal in the backcourt by Kyle Murphy, and gave it to Kolb. Kolb lofts the ball off his hands. It'll stay Nagy's ball. Holy Cross to the full court press on the Greyhounds. 52-45, 7-point lead still for Holy Cross. 5 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in the game. Mariano takes it out. Pass in, it's stolen by Murphy, lays it up and in, and again the heads-up play has paid off for the Crusaders.
And that was and one. That time just came in, took it away, went up, got fouled on the play. This is going to be a 5-point swing if he puts this one in.
54-45. Holy Cross on top by 9 now. And Kyle Murphy will have a chance to make it 10. From the foul line, shoots it up, it's good.
9-2 run by Holy Cross to get where they're at right now. 15
points for Kyle Murphy. And a 10-point lead for the Crusaders. Nagy's going to have to score and score in a hurry. A tripping foul in the backcourt against Cliff Aquino. And Nagy will go to the foul line to take 1 and 1. That's the 10th team foul, so that will be 2 shots taken for the Greyhounds from now on for the rest of the game.
Yep, we're both going to be in the bonus all the way through now.
The Holy Cross will get the 1 and 1 bonus. Nagy's going to get the 2 bonus.
After this one. It's still 1 and 1 here, I think.
Nope, this is 2.
They just didn't put the 10 fouls up on the board.
All right, first shot is good by Gibson. 55-46. Kyle Murphy comes out of the ball game, gets a nice round of applause. Kyle has played a whale of a game here.
What a workhorse he is, you know that?
Oh, he's a tough kid. Second shot by Gibson is good again. 55-47. 7 points for Gibson. And an 8-point lead for Holy Cross. St. Just with the ball out deep for Holy Cross. And a timeout called by Eddie Generali. It was going to be a violation. We have a 1-minute timeout on the floor. You are listening to Naugatuck Valley League basketball on WATR. In the fourth quarter, 5:30 remaining in the game. Holy Cross up by 8, 55-47. Listening to WATR 1320 on your dial and WATR.com. Listeners all over the world. Shot by Mike Mallory is good for the Crusaders, and it's now a 10-point lead again for the Crusaders. Shot from the side by Mariano, missed. Rebound picked up by Aquino. Aquino's pass deflected out of bounds by Gibson. It'll still be Holy Cross ball.
We got an update from Torrington in the third period. Torrington girls holding on to a 2-point lead over Kennedy, 35-33.
Ooh, a good one up there. And it's not a bad one here either. 57-47. Holy Cross on top of the Naughty Greyhounds by 10 points. 4:58 remaining in the game. Trevor Platt with it for Holy Cross. Driving to the hoop, shooting up, no good. Traveling violation called against the Crusaders. 19 turnovers for Holy Cross in this ball game.
19 turnovers, you're up 10. That's got to give your coach an ulcer.
Well, if they were playing Crosby, Sacred Heart, or Torrington, it would be a much different story.
They'd be down by 10 or 15.
Ball deflected as Mariano tries to put it in. Goes out of bounds, and still be Nagy's ball. He bounced past it in the backcourt. Holy Cross trapping all over the place. Gets passed back to Mariano. Mariano goes to the foul line. Doesn't take the shot. Gets it off to Gibson in the corner. He loops a pass inside to Ionati. Back to Gibson. Gibson's shot is blocked. The rebound taken out of the air by Trevor Platt. Platt to Aquino. Down court it goes to Mallory. Through his hands. Out of bounds. Turnover number 20.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Manetti's going to come back in the game on that turnover.
And Nagy's coming down court. Mariano with it. Has the ball knocked out of his hands by Kyle Murphy. Out of bounds. It'll be Nagy's ball.
Mariano was lucky that time he didn't pick up his fifth foul. He put his elbow, his forearm right up, and he bumped into Kyle Murphy. I guess because he's just so strong, it didn't move him, so there was no call.
Pass comes in to Burkle from the side. Shot is up around the hoop, around the hoop, around the hoop, and finally drops in. Wow. 57-49, and almost another turnover in the backcourt as St. Just dropped the ball, but it was picked up by Manetti. Goes to the foul line, jump shot up, no good. Rebound, Kyle Murphy underneath, shoots it up, good. I'll tell you, he's been the difference in this ball game as far as I'm concerned. 59-49, 10-point lead. Mariano driving to the hoop from the side, shoots it up and good.
Holy Cross doesn't want to trade baskets here.
And another steal, almost another turnover. Now it is another turnover for Holy Cross, and a jump ball called. The alternate possession goes to Naugatuck.
Tootie going to come back in the game to get a little control out there. Going to come back with our starting five for Holy Cross. Nope. We can give Kyle Murphy a little break. Well deserved. Man, he's all over the floor.
It'll be Nagy's ball out of bounds at side court. Taking it out is Mariano. The lead is cut down to 8. 59-51, 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the game. Mariano to Hancock. Back outside to Mariano. Mariano controlling this Naugatuck offense. Drives in, shot from the side is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Mike Mallory underneath. Here he comes down court, fast break. Driving all the way to the hoop, hooks it up, it's good.
There was no doubt about that.
61-51, 12 points for Mallory, 10-point lead for the Crusaders. Underneath to Mariano, shoots it up, good. Basket counts, he was fouled.
I'm going to tell you, there's some phantom fouls going on out there tonight.
Foul's called against Ryan Kolb. That's only his first foul. And Mariano will go to the line to take one to see if he can complete the 28 points for Anthony Mariano in tonight's game. And now he's got 29. 61-54, 7-point lead for the Holy Cross Crusaders. Tootie taking it into the forecourt. Three-pointer on the way. It's around and good. Actually, he was standing on the line, so it's only 2. 63-54. 9-point lead for Holy Cross. Nagy has got a score here. Three-pointer on the way from Hancock. Swish! Wow.
That was NBA three-pointer.
Yes, it was. 63-57, 6-point lead for Holy Cross. Crusaders better be careful here. Tootie Zimmerman backs it out deep, out near midcourt. Closely guarded by Gibson. Now dribbling around, starts to drive one way, stops, goes the other way. Bounce pass off to Mallory out deep. Now Ryan Kolb comes out. And the Crusaders moving the ball out around near midcourt. Every second they take off the clock is a second in their favor. They lead it by 6, 63-57, 2 minutes 20 remaining in the game. Kolb back to Mallory. Mallory in the right corner. Stops. Has pass inside, deflected, and a foul called against Naugatuck.
Which was good because they were just about to throw the ball away.
Kyle Murphy comes back into the ball game for Holy Cross, replacing Trevor Platt. And at the foul line for Holy Cross, it's going to be Mike Mallory, 6 foot. He's only a freshman, you know.
I know. He's playing really good for a freshman,
I
too.
want to tell you, he will take 2 shots. Or one, yep, first shot is good.
That was a 1-and-1 he was taking.
That's right. Well, it's 2 shots now.
There you go. Yeah, prophesying all over the place again.
That's right. 64-57, 7-point lead for Holy Cross. Second shot on the way. It is good again.
What a bullet he shoots, doesn't he?
65-57, 8-point lead. 14 points for Mike Mallory. Here's Nagy in the corner. 3-pointer is good by Burkle. 65-60. Holy Cross lead down to 5 points now in the backcourt. Tootie Zimmerman finally takes it in out near midcourt. Gets double teamed. Gets it over to Mallory. Mallory spins around. Has the ball knocked out of his hands into the backcourt. Picks it up. And not a backcourt violation. It was knocked back there. Mallory taking it all the way in. Jump shot up, and it's good. I'll tell you, this freshman has done a job for the Crusaders here tonight. 67-60. Nagy's ball now. Minute and 30 remaining in the game. Comes to Mariano. 3-pointer on the way from Mariano. Air ball. Ball knocked out of, almost out of bounds. Saved by Kyle Murphy into the hands of Mallory. Mallory to Minetti underneath the hoop. Lays it up and in.
That's about lights out, I think.
69-60. Minute and 12 remaining in the game. Nagy is going to have to pump a couple of 3-pointers up here. Hancock has it out deep now to Mariano. Mariano starts to drive down the lane, shoots it up, blocked by Ryan Kolb. Ball picked up by Tootie Zimmerman. Less than a minute to play now. The Greyhounds trailing by 9. Tootie all the way to the line, shoots it up. And I'll tell you,
that's all she wrote,
just
folks.
about it, folks. 71-60 as Tootie converts with 49 seconds to go. We have a timeout on the floor. You're listening to Naugatuck Valley League basketball on WATR. Fun.
I'm usually sleeping Saturday morning.
Hey, we became his saddle pals this week, all the members of the Vestro family.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
He's
good.
got a wonderful, fun-filled show on Saturday morning. You try listening. Well, here we go with the last 49 seconds of this ball game. It's Naugatuck with the ball. Out deep with it. Ball thrown away by the Greyhounds and restolen by Hancock of Naugatuck. Hancock to Mariano. 3-pointer on the way from Mariano. Nothing. Air ball. Ball taken out of the air by Tootie Zimmerman. Zimmerman fouled in the backcourt.
And with 31.3 seconds left, Holy Cross holding an 11-point lead. I can hear fa-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, that lady sang a while ago.
I know, but I just heard her because I had these earphones on. I had to take them off.
Don't forget, Tuesday night we'll be up at the Torrington Gym for the Holy Cross Torrington. And I tell you, the Crusaders better play better than they do here tonight if they want to take Torrington.
Hey, you know, I've made a mint all week selling backboard insurance. You think I can get some more takers coming up to Torrington?
Jordan Williams, he's cracked a couple of them this year, we understand. Big boy. And it'll be interesting to see what he's doing. I'll tell you, his last few games of the year, he's been averaging close to 50 points these last few games. Well over 40.
Hey, you want to know what a terrapin is? Look at Jordan Williams. That's a terrapin.
Right, and Dave Grant meaning that he's headed to Maryland. Maryland Terrapins. 20 points for Tootie Zimmerman as he makes his first. Second shot is good again.
Tootie got his average.
Tootie right on his average.
Yep. Ryan Kolb coming out, had a good game.
And final 31 seconds of this, 73-60, the Holy Cross Crusaders. Week from tonight, we'll be back here at Holy Cross for the Will Be Holy Cross game. Shot inside, missed by Naugatuck. Ball is tossed into the backcourt. It'll be a backcourt violation as soon as they pick it up. And there it is. The ball goes over to Holy Cross. 16 seconds remaining in the game. Whole new team coming in for the Holy Cross Crusaders.
What a game by Mariano. He had zones, throw it at him, a 3-2 zone with Ryan Kolb up front. He had Ryan Kolb guarding him man-to-man. He had Minetti guarding him man-to-man. He had Murphy guarding him man-to-man. He still came in with almost 30 points.
And here we go. Final 10 seconds of this game. Holy Cross just holding the ball. They'll just let the clock run out. Eddie Generali doesn't want him scoring anymore. And that's going to be it from the Holy Cross gym here, folks. Great game. Went pretty much right down to the wire, but the Holy Cross Crusaders just a little bit too much at the end for the Naugatuck Greyhounds, coming away with a 73-60 victory. Gordy Woods working on those final scoring totals, and we're going to have them for you in just a few moments. We're going to turn it back to our studios for a couple of announcements from our wonderful sponsors, and then we'll be back with the final wrap-up of tonight's game. You've been listening to Naugatuck Valley League Basketball on WATR. Yeah. Wrap up on tonight's ball game. The final score here at Holy Cross High School: the Holy Cross Crusaders 73, the Naugatuck Greyhounds 60. But Dave Grant, they made a game of it, the scrappy little Greyhounds.
You know, the Greyhounds, they never ever let up in this game. They tied this game 5 different times. Never took the lead though, but tied it up 5 different times. Kept it close for most of the way. Holy Cross threw a couple streaks at him, and that was the end of the story right there. But Mariano, what a game he played tonight, huh?
He was. I'll tell you, a
Mariano,
couple of great games on Holy Cross side. I'd give it to Kyle Murphy.
Yeah, Kyle Murphy
and Mike Mallory.
Yep.
You know, they even though Tootie scored 22 points.
Tootie was Tootie tonight.
Yeah.
Tootie did his job. He did what he's supposed to do out there. And this is what you expect out of him. I think that, like you said, the difference was is Mallory played a heck of a ball game for a freshman, and Kyle Murphy did the dirty work.
He did. He did. And Gordy's still working on those final touches of the score.
So where are we heading up there? Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, we'll be at Torrington. And we're going to take a look at Jordan Williams again and Desmond Williams. But, of course, Jordan, everybody's All-American. I think he is.
He's got to be on he's got to be on Parade All-American. It's at least some sort of level. I mean, look, Maryland went after him and signed him early. I mean, that's got to say enough about him.
That was a good thing for him. And Tony Torina thought that was a good thing also because it
stopped the distractions.
I'll tell you, when you're being hounded by a number of different schools, like they got just about every school in the country after him, and why not?
Why not, right?
6'10", averaging 30+ points per game, double-figure rebounds. Kid got tough the last couple of years, and we're going to look forward to following his college career.
It's going to be wonderful to see how he develops.
Okay, Gordy Woods set with those final scoring totals, so take it away, Gordy.
Okay, guys, thank you. Holy Cross victorious tonight over the Naugatuck Greyhounds, 73-60. Leading the way for Holy Cross, Tootie Zimmerman with 21 points, followed by Kyle Murphy with 17, Ryan Kolb at 9, Trevor Platt 6, Robin Nettie 4, and Mike Mallory had 16. Shooting for Holy Cross, first half 15 for 31, second half 16 for 30 for a night of 31 for 61, 51%. From the three-point goal line, they were 0 for 4 and 0 for 3 for a night of 0 for 7. From the foul line, they shot 3 for 4 and 11 for 13. They were 9 and 9 in the fourth quarter. Total for the night was 14 for 17, 82%. For the 60 points for the Naugatuck Greyhounds, they're led by Anthony Mariano with 29 points, followed by Pat Gibson with 7. Kevin Hancock had 9. Warren Burkle had 11. And Joe Iannotti had 4. Shooting for Naugatuck, first half 7 for 19. Second half 7 for 24 for a night of 14 for 43, 33%. From the three-point goal line, they shot 2 for 12 and 5 for 13 for a night of 7 for 25, 28%. From the foul line, they were 2 for 2 and 9 for 11 for a night of 11 for 13, 85%. Score by periods, Holy Cross outscored Naugatuck 16-14 in first quarter. Second quarter, Holy Cross come back and outscored Naugatuck 15-8, take a 9-point lead at halftime, 31-22. In the third quarter, Naugatuck outscored Holy Cross 21-15 to cut the margin to 3 points, 46-43. In the last quarter, Holy Cross scored 27 points to Naugatuck 17 to be victorious by 13 points, 73-60. With the victory, Holy Cross improves their Copper Division record to 7-2. They are 7-1 in the brass, 4-3 in the city, 14-3 overall. While the Naugatuck Greyhounds dropped to 1-8 in the Copper, they were 1-8. They're 8-0 in the brass, and they are 9-8 overall. In the first game tonight, the freshman game was won by the Holy Cross freshmen 62-41. Holy Cross freshmen are now 16-0, while the Naugatuck freshmen dropped to 9-5. The next game was the JV game, which was also won by Holy Cross, 61-32. The JVs of Holy Cross are now 11-5, while the Naugatuck JVs are 9-8. Now we'll go back to Allie and Dave.
Okay, Gordy, and we're trying to get a final or at least an updated score from Torrington on the Kennedy-Torrington girls.
And while we're waiting for that, you know what? I'd like to say hello to Zachary Bullier, one of my students from Lighthouse Christian Academy. He's a sophomore now at Caner Tech. Came by to see the game. He's sitting next to us over here saying hello. Good to see you, Zach.
You must see a lot of your old students everywhere, right?
It's nice to see them. Yeah, it really is. It's good to see them and how they've matured and grown, and it's good that they come back and say, hey, nice to see you again, Principal Grant. Okay. Instead of, you know what I'd like to do to you, Principal Grant.
Well, that just about wraps it up here. We can't get a score from Torrington, so that just about wraps it up here for the WATR Sports Crew. And we'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's ball game, Holy Cross High School, Naugatuck